welcome back to another video. My name is Ruby Lena and this is my channel. So I also go by Asylum, but that's usually on my that's usually on my gaming channel. And today we're gonna do a witchy book like library. It's not a haul, but I'm gonna show you my entire collection of witchy books, like every single witchy book I own, because I am Wiccan and I want to start doing more of my practice and just like witchy content on my channel. So yeah, we're gonna do all of my books and all of the books that I want to read, really want to read out of all of these. And then the books that I am currently reading is Wicca by Harmony Nice. Harmony Nice was one of my favorite witchy YouTubers. She's actually the one who got me into Wicca. And I'm finally reading the first book she published, which I'm on 3, which is Nature. So yeah, I've been reading this. I've also been reading Witchcraft, The Handbook of Magic Spells and Potions by Anastasia Greywolf, with original illustrations by Melissa West. So it's this book right here. There's some things I don't like about this book, but as you can see, I do have some tabs in it, and I've just been going through the spells and just having the ones I really and just having the ones I like. But yeah, almost about halfway through with this one. So yeah, looking through that, and then I'm also reading The Modern Witchcraft Guide to Runes, Your Complete Guide to the Divination Power of Runes by Judy Ann Nock. So I did start having this one as well, and I'm currently on page 21 in chapter 1. And yeah, so I've been reading those ones. Flip here. So yeah, those are the first 3 of my collection and the ones I'm reading. And then we're just gonna start with this pile. So I also have my Little Pocket of Stones by Robert Simmons. It's just a really like nice encyclopedia almost of like all of a lot of the stones. And I really do like this book, so yeah, I have that. I also have a little bit of Wicca and a little bit of runes. I do want to read a little bit of Wicca at some point, and I am going to read a little bit of runes after I read the Modern Witch's Guide to Runes. So these are 2 that's really anticipated. I also have the Little Book of Witchcraft by Kitty Goldsborough. I don't remember where I got this, and I am gonna read through it just to see if it's any good. But yeah, I have that. I also have 2 of the Sabbath books. I have Samhain. I butcher saying the name of this holiday is so bad. And I also have Yule. So those are the 2 that I have of the collection. I do want to finish collecting the rest of the books so I can read about those Wiccan pagan holidays as well. But yeah, I have these 2, and I do want to read, I would like to read these this year, but not like right now, if that makes any sense. And then I do have the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which I did start reading at some point, but I never finished it. So I want to start reading it again. So that's going to go into the pile of really want to read and really anticipating to read. Then I have this pile over here. So I also have Happy Witch: Activities, Spells, and Rituals to Calm the Chaos and Find Your Joy by Mundi M. I hope I said that right. So yeah, I have this one. I really want to read this one as well. I also have The Green Witch, Your Complete Guide to the Natural Magic of Herbs, Flowers, Essential Oils, and More by Erin Murphy Hiscock. I really want to read this as well. I was supposed to read this last year and I did start it, but I'm gonna go ahead and restart it because I don't remember anything of when I was reading it. And then I also have Nightmares, The Dark Side of Dreams and Dreaming by Stace Michaels, author of A Little Bit of Dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I just like to pick up random books. This one I think I got at Spencer's along with the the Witchcraft book I got in Barnes and Noble, I think. But this one I went ahead and picked up at Spencer's because their books were on sale. And I wanted to go ahead and read this and give it a shot because I don't really care about the Instagram-y, like, oh, you need to read this book if you're a witch type of thing with the entire witchy books. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Next is I do own Everyday Magic, Rituals, Spells, and Potions to Live Your Best Life by Semra Hoxiver. I used to work at an attic salt, so I went ahead, I actually got this as a gift for somebody else, but we didn't end up actually doing a gift exchange. So I went ahead and kept it. And yeah, I just want to go ahead and give it a try. I didn't have much of a wanting to read it before, but now that I own it, I'm still gonna give it a shot. These two books need to go over here in this pile because they're not very anticipated reads, but I do want to read them at some point. I also have 1000 Spells to Complete 1001 Spells, the complete book of spells for every purpose by Cassandra Eason. I got this from a shop trade. It was somebody who wanted custom chokers who gave me this book and a little bit of Wicca. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that I have these books, but they're very damaged and very well used for brand new chokers that I made myself. So I didn't really enjoy that shop trade, and I went ahead and permanently closed my shop trades after that. But yeah, I do want to read through this because I did actually want this book, and I wanted to read through it because I wanted to get into spells more, because I really only know how to do the basic protection spell, which, don't get me wrong, knowing your basic protection spell is really good, especially with how crazy the world's getting right now. But yeah, I do have that one as well. I'm gonna start stacking these elsewhere. You see me rubbing my belly a lot. I am currently pregnant. I found out on October 29th, and today I am currently 18 weeks pregnant, and my due date is June 30th. So yeah, if you see me going and holding my stomach or looking down at my stomach, it's because he's moving. Oh, and it is a boy. But anyways, back to my library. I do own The Lord of the Rings Tarot by Terry Donaldson. This was a gift. This was a gift from my grandmother a few years before she passed, and she did give me the tarot deck with it. So yeah, I have this one. It's very important to me. As you can tell, it's very well read through. Also have Green Witchcraft, Practical Guide to Discovering the Magical of Plants, Herbs, Crystals, and Beyond by Paige Vanderbeck. I really want to read this as well. Like any green witchy books or herbal books I really want to read. Next is I have Moon Magic, a handbook of lunar cycles, lore, and mystical energies by Aurora Kane. I just saw that it was about moons and the lunar cycles, and I really do want to read. I really do want to learn more about that because I don't actually know a lot about that, so this is also an anticipated read. Hold on, I need water. Okay. Now that my voice is still I'm still losing my voice, let's continue. Also have the illustrated crystallary, includes 36 oracle decks, guidance, and rituals from 36 magical gems and minerals by Maya Toll. I hope I said her name right. But yeah, very pretty. I do want to read it, but not really anticipated. But I do want to collect the other books for this. I want to collect the other books that are like this. Like I think there's a bestiary. I hope I said that right. And a an herbarary. That one's hard to say. And yeah, I just want all of the books. But yeah, I haven't read this yet, but I do want to read it. It's just not like an anticipated one wanting to read right now type of book. Next is 2 books that I am really anticipated to read. I have a Book of Visions, a collection of meditations by Lori Kabbitz. I do have a lot of visions. I've had a lot of visions since I was very small, since I can remember, and my mom even told me that I used to have visions when I was a baby as well, so I've literally always had them. So I went ahead and picked up this book of it, and I'd really like to read this book. I also have my Modern Witchcraft Guide to Magical Herbs by Judy Ann Nock as well. It's your complete guide to the hidden powers of herbs. I really want to read this as well. Like I said, I really want to read all of the herbal green witchcraft books that I own. And then down to my last 5 is I also have the Modern Witches Journal, Chart Your Magical Journey to Hidden Wisdom. And this one's really cool. I don't know how I'm going to show you. But it's literally gives you an entire walkthrough journal of stuff you can do yourself, and I really like this book, so I really want to start doing that this year as well. And then this is another anticipated read. I really want to read Wicca: The Complete Craft by DJ Conway, because this was probably the first book that I really started to read about Wicca, and I just haven't read it since, because it was one of my mom's old coworkers. She lent me the book, a few books. She lent me this one, a little bit of Reiki, and one other book I just can't remember at this moment. But yeah, my mom went ahead and bought me this one, and I really, really want to read it because I still haven't picked it up since I picked it up when my mom's coworker let me lent it to me. So yeah, really want to read that book. I also really want to read this one. This is The Dream Encyclopedia by James R. Lewis. My mom bought me this back when we had a trip to Portland. That was probably about a year or 2 ago. No, it was a year ago. Yeah. No, it was 2022. It was 2022. Okay. Yes, it was 2022. It was the year. I've lived here for a year. I have to remember that. Anyways, The Dream Encyclopedia. I really want to read this as well because I have a lot of dreams and I just really like to learn more about that. And yeah, so I definitely really want to read that book as well. And then the last actual book I have for my Witchy Library is Deviant Moon Tarot by Patrick Balinez. So this is actually a tarot deck that I own, and my boyfriend, I think it was my boyfriend. It's my hubby. I think he's the one who bought me this one, and yeah, it just goes through everything about the tarot deck and just all of the art and breaks down the art, and it's really cool. So yeah, I have this one as well. And then lastly, for a journal, is I have the Book of Shadows, a personal journal of your craft. Introduction by Cassandra Casson, or Kaysen. Don't know how the last name's spelled, but it's just your everyday, like, witchy journal. It comes with lines on one page and then a blank paper on this side. And yeah, I'm gonna start working on that as well, so I have my own book of like craft and just wisdom. So yeah, that is my entire library of witchy books, which I'm gonna find a place to put inside of me and my here in me and my boyfriend's bedroom, because that's where my altar is. And yeah, I currently have 11 books that I would really like to read this year. That's not included in the ones that I've already started reading. The next book I'm gonna read probably after I finish those books is, like I said, a little bit of runes and probably the Wicca, the Complete Craft, and probably the Green Witch book, because I read these books 3 at a time. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I will be probably doing a tarot deck collection soon, because I own a lot of tarot decks. And then from there, I'll probably just try to start doing vlogs and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a while. I missed you guys. So glad to be back, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye bye.